Alright, I'm going to get this done before the batteries go down. Hey everybody. Get my little F100 build out of the way. Try to make some room. TRX4 Sport. Not the high trail. This is supposed to be the gray one. I never get this right. Let's see. Which end do I want to open? Let's go for this one. Yes. All right. Man, how you get it out of here? Immediately I noticed I don't have any switches. Or a switch. That definitely looks green to me. Yeah. Nice, clean, new TRX4. Look how shiny those canyon trails are. Wait a minute. It feels different. That's definitely a different foam. That's probably a 2-stage. No, that something fresh maybe. Seems softer. Very nice. Easy. It's already one up on the base camp. Oh, come all the way back. That looks pretty good. It's huge. Okay. Okay, that's a big difference. I bet it's smaller than the base camp though. Very, very, very dusty. I probably went the You know, I just noticed I gotta put the stickers on there. But I do have I do have a different body coming for this. I've already got plans for it. Definitely changing the ESC. I'm going to try this motor with the Hobby Wing BL80 just to see. And then, you know, we'll go from there. I've got several outrunners. It may, you know, depending on how the body turns out, it may get a fusion. It's going to be a combination of things. We'll just have to see how that body turns out. It's not going to be a high performance rock crawler, but it's going to be a little better than average trail rig when I get done with it. I always remove these battery trays first thing, but I don't know that I'm going to on this one. I was in my Blazer the other day or driving my TRX4 Blazer and kind of missed not having that. You can put 2 batteries in it, 2 2200s in it, I'm pretty sure, and drive all day. But as soon as you put it up here, it just seems like all of a sudden you can make that obstacle you've been working on. Man, they sprung this thing for a Defender body, I think. Jeez. I don't know. We're going to do a little run comparison. I'll have to run the body on it for a little bit. That's why we're here today. I've got to put an XT60 on it. Yeah, I may as well do it. If the batteries hold out in my camera. Let me check the angle of that. See what y'all are getting to look at. A bunch of stuff. Looks like maybe we could just weigh them just to see. Anybody curious about that? I sure hope the dead gum microphone. Nope. Yeah, hey, looks like it's still going. Maybe we get some scales out and weigh them. Now, this one does have wheels. That's it. That's all I've done to it. This is my granddaughter's. It's got the pink wheels. Don't judge. It does have 2-stage Canyon softs all the way around. That's basically a cheap dual stage foam from Amazon. And I believe this has 2 layers of the yellow fridge foam. And I use carpet tape to stick it to it. Crawler Canyon has a video on just how to get that done. Let's see here. I'm going to put wheels on it today and get that XT60 in it. Can you ever have enough room? We're going to do this in the Freedom units. Okay, where's the body? I still got all the goods on it. I took it off and the granddaughter's like pitched a fit. So I had to put it back on. So that's on axial right there. With trail wheels, custom inserts, no battery, 6 pounds, 7 ounces, we'll call it. If it comes close, it's 6.9. Damn, I've already broke bumper off of it. That's how I break stuff right there. That's another story for another day. 6 pounds, 2.6 ounces. This is gonna be real close. What's a set of triol B-locks weigh? Oh, that's Enjora. Enjora. Ah, triol. That's 1 pound. I think we know who's lighter, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's see who sets lower again. Let's get another look at that. I know, this is the craziest opening you ever seen, unboxing. Yeah. This set's higher. Depending on where you really measure it from. Right in the middle, this set's lower. That's, yeah. In the end, though, the Traxxas is higher where the bumpers come out. No, that doesn't mean anything, but I'm going to put this on here. I guess I'll just leave the camera rolling. I wasn't really planning on doing this on camera. But I do want to run this thing. My ESC won't be here till Monday. You know what? Somewhere. Well, look at that. We are in business. I got to go from a Traxxas to a Dean's to an XT60. I think that's illegal in most states. I know it is in California. Somebody leave a comment. You know? That does seem illegal. You get one good shot anyway. If it works, and you're gold. Not sure I'd recommend that one. It is seemed to be increasing runtime a little bit as I use it, but I've been very cautious with it. Seemed like it was running real short on runtime, and so I run it all the way down. Balanced it a couple of times just to make sure it was. I had it dead on in the end, charged it, and they're getting better. That's the Ovonic. That's the 120C 2200. I think most people will agree that battery right there might be one of the best for crawling anyway. I don't know what the C rating is. 50 C. But I can run those right there all day. Out here, you know, you get to doing mileage, it's a different story, but playing around on a couple of obstacles, you'll be done before it is. I didn't see any batteries. Anybody see any batteries? I mean, I got another pack of those tools. There's my, okay, here we go. Oh, this is a game changer here. What the, where do they intend you to put that sticker right there? On the dash? What am I missing? What does it say? Pressure. I wonder if that goes. I don't know. Don't know that I really care to find out. What I am really curious about, because I don't know, this is my first single speed Traxxas. I'm curious of the gear ratio. Somewhere in between a 2-speed, first and second gear, maybe. I have no clue. That's what I assume. Let's get some batteries. Oh, it went 6. If there's anything I don't like in this hobby, it's feeding this controller all these batteries. I may not be able to pull it off. And I would recommend watching. This is slightly different. Watching the charge on your batteries on a Traxxas. I've had a meltdown. They made it good, but I had to work for it. I gotta get the book out. Because I'm sure it comes set up in crawler mode. No, it is not. Oh, no, it's not. I thought I done tore it up. Y'all see what I did? The worst unboxing in history. That won't be the only thing I'm good at. I'm the luckiest unlucky person. Oh, it better have like a quick start somewhere. This is a sheet of paper. I guess they spoil you with them deluxe models. I was looking at what I needed to read, I guess. Huh. What an idiot. I'm just an idiot in a shop. I did all that, buddy. I got her fired up. Press once. Are you telling me? Are you telling me? No. No way. No way. Brake. Reverse. Forward neutral. What is going on? I don't have options. I got a double pump this thing to go in reverse. It's coming out Monday, so there's got to be a way to change that. Other than take that out and put one of those other ones in it. I get one of my other books out. Holy, I need to go on the Discord and ask. I have a track book handy. I can't use my phone right now. But press once. I know. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Hold it down, one blink, sport mode, trail mode, 5, number 5. Let's see if we can pull this out. Say, how long do I hold it down? Turns green. Then red. try it again. And then blinking red. All right. No, I let out too quick. We're gonna get this. Four. You know, I just thought of something. Anyway, had a thought. I just let it go for now. But these are very easy to change a motor out of. And you know, I could try a Fusion in it. Got an 1800 sitting right there. Got an Outrunner in this one. Rhino. I'm thinking this guy, I've definitely got the Honeywell 10BL80 coming. And I want to try it on this Titan motor just to see. And then I've got a 1400 big can, a 1700 secure, and I've got a 2200 hobby wing, and I don't think it needs quite that much speed. Shocks are kind of all set, close to the same. I don't know that I've ever seen one come out of the box. Now, why would they do that? Is there something I don't know? Why would they set one different? Or is it just random, off the line? Somebody had too much to drink the day before and ain't seeing good. This seems really still. I'll tell you what, these right here come in handy. Those T-handle Allen wrenches, the big one there. If you ever tried to tighten down the servo horn on one of these, you know what I'm talking about. I've got a few of these packs. Wouldn't hurt to get rid of a couple of them. Still green. Thanks. Start here. I had to pull this one out. Probably could have Googled that. I'm sure everybody else would have done that, but I can't because my phone is right there. I expected the endpoints to be a little more conservative than that. It is pouring down. I was fixing to say, I gotta lock it in. No, you don't lock it in. It is already locked in. That's why I got this. I'm building a more of a performance trail rig. You know, soap and little soapy water, mist it around. I used tire bubble soap, man. I don't know that I recommend that. It turned out pretty sticky. You know. That one, no, that's gonna get cut off. You know that's getting cut off. At least right there. They give you extra door handles? Well, I do like the clipless body. Optional fuel cell, yeah. Fuel doors. Optional colors. It does look banging with those fender stickers on there. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that with the soapy water. Okay. Part I don't like. But that went on good. I mean, he's... Nope. Now it is. We gotta go around, do this right here, okay. And then you gotta tuck it in. That's aggravating. I can't stand to watch videos where they let that run out there like that, you know. I mean, I'm guilty, but we're gonna stop everything and fix that. I can see that now. Those are, that's definitely green. I'll get my wife to confirm that later. It's maiden voyage is gonna be on a wet day. Those wheels look really good. They're glued, and buddy, they know how to glue tires in Texas or China or wherever. They can glue, buddy. Yeah, that's why the stickers will not be going on the side. But I don't think I'm going to cut it or stick it, because it's going to the side, and may save it for somebody that's wanting one. Let me know if you watch this and you want this body. I mean, it looks really good. Am I wrong about that? You know, I don't believe it needs that. I think maybe trim that. That looks pretty decent. That looks really good. Man, sorry, but that looks pretty good. It's definitely built for some action. I mean, they planned on you sending it, son. That's some suspension. I think it's going to end up with, for the build, I'm leaning a little towards scale tires. Maybe, I do not own a set of Proline Swampers. And, I mean, sooner or later, you just got to give in, you know. I've got several sets of, and I'm beginning to like them, especially if you order the right compound for the right situation. The crawlers here, man, they're just, I'm liking them a little more and more. They got their weaknesses, without a doubt, and so does the Swampers, but all the tires are getting so good. I'm leaning towards a scale tire. I mean, if I can get a BF Goodrich that performs halfway decent on one of these, I'm going to lean towards that. You know, it's just a 96.5 and not a 98. I don't care. I just want, I got to look at it. I'm looking at it. I hate looking at a rupture. And if you look, there's two sets right there. But and they sit right there on that rack because I do not like looking at it. Mm. I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to pull that motor right now. I got a 1400 that I believe would be perfect for this. The build that I have coming up and the plans that I have for this involves this interior. It's made specifically for the TRX4. It shows this being tucked back in here, which I thought was pretty slick. And they show a couple of adjustments here and there. I think a battery tray may need to come out. And it showed trimming something. No, that was for the body that was going on it. It showed trimming, but I honestly don't know that I'll have to trim much. Might have been right there and just right across there. But we'll see when that gets here. That'll be another video. I don't know that this thing's going to get dirty until I get done building it. That's got to be the best looking tire and wheel combo I've gotten on the Traxxas, and I've gotten a few. Well, that one looks good. I mean, they made that look good. You get down there and look real good. That's like two different shades of plastic. The lug nut caps look shiny. Why couldn't they have made that a beadlock? We could put brass rings in it and go. Ah, see? Here we go. See? And it obviously can accommodate some rear seats. And I looked and could not find where they said, oh, and you may want these or anything. No, I couldn't find anything like that. The seats, look at that. Got a little headrest and they are adjustable. You can, of course, lock it in wherever you want it. But, yeah. Look at that. Little sticker pack options. I'm gonna go with one that sticks out and I can see. Probably that top one. It's because it's got some yellow. So I thought I got an airbrush. But you know, brown is there's not a brown. Realize you can make it. I mean, dang it. I can get a spray can, knock this out, spray it into. Yeah, that's another story too. I've heard of people drilling holes in cans of paint and draining it out to Mia paint and putting it in their airbrushes to get the right color. I'm not that deep in it. I'll find something. All right, this might be the longest video I got. Hope it wasn't too bad, guys. Oh, wait a minute. This is Betty. This is Susan's sister, Betty. Some people know Betty. Come here, Betty. Betty's heavy. Oh, got some drag brake going on. Can we do it without knocking something off? See you next time.